Hello everyone, this is Tammy. Today I have some cards I've made from the Mini Monster cartridge, and I've used the Creative Feature card. And I have quite a few ideas, and it actually gave me some more ideas for my gypsy. And I'll show you those as we go because I love creating the shaped cards with my gypsy. So this first one, the Happy Halloween, it can be found on page 74. And right here on the base, I cut the card out 4 1/2, and then I also use the shift key, the phrase here, and cut out Happy Halloween. And then I just put it together. I used my gel pen. Then I also put some vellum behind the web here, so you can kind of see through it a little bit. And I just put a piece of white cardstock on here to write your message. So that's my first one. This is my next card that I cut out, and it's the jack-o'-lantern. Let me show you what I did. I found it on page 59 of my handbook, and I did cut out the base shadow. I cut out the card in the card feature. I also used the hide contour on his mouth for the card. And then I also cut out layer 1 and layer 2, both the shift and the non-shift. That's what I cut out. Now, this is the card here that was in the kind of a butterscotch color, I guess. I cut this out at 5 inches, and the shadow I just glued to the back of the card. Now, when I do one, I was inspired by my girlfriend Anita to do this other jack-o'-lantern card, and I used my Gypsy Wanderings. Well, I usually take the shadow and weld it like I did here. I cut it out in the black and welded it, and then I place the regular image on top. So that's how I usually do cards, but when the cards were already made on the Mini Monsters, that's how, if you wanted a shadow, you had to cut it out and put it on the back. So that's just another way to do cards. Here is my next card, and it's this ghost. Now this was really simple. I like the ghost that the top, the arms aren't included, so it's kind of cute. But this is what I did. I found the ghost on page 42. So I cut out the base shadow, and I did that in black, and then I cut out the card. That is it, other than layer 1 and then layer 2, the regular and the shift key. And I cut all this out at 5 inches. Now, I did use the hide contour on the mark here where you fold the card. I didn't get a good fold on the ghost here, so I did that so I'd have a better fold. So I just used my gel pen and went around it and did a little inking. But as you see, it would look cute too without the shadow, and it'd just be white. And I could have made it in even gray. So it was really quick, fast, and a really cute card. Here is my next card. I cut out the haunted house, and I really like this. It's a trifold card. The fence comes off, the roof comes off, and then this opens up for your message inside. So I really like that, and I got some ideas for my gypsy that I can do. I really like shaped cards, so that's probably something I'll work on. So this is what I did. I found this on page 69. I did cut out the base shadow. I cut out the card. When I cut out the card, I did this on my gypsy so that I could use the hide contour on those windows. Then I did layer 1, the shift and the non-shift, and layer 2. Okay, I cut this all out at 5 inches. And the reason I really put the shadow base on this is because for a card, this is pretty thin. This black up here is pretty thin, and I thought it might tear easily. So I definitely wanted to use the shadow on this. You'll see in another card that you can't use the shadow, but it works fine with the shadow, and I think it adds to the haunted house. My next card is this gross monster. I really like it, the three-eyed monster. Now, I'll show you on page 38. I did cut out the base shadow. I cut out the card, and I did cut out layer 1, and then layer 2 I did cut out the white and the face, the smile here. I didn't cut out those black eyeballs that go inside. I'll show you what I did instead. Okay, now with this card, I attached the front of the card. Actually just has the white, doesn't have the top for his eyes. I thought about cutting these off and putting them on the base there, but I just left them on the card. Now, if you see the back of the card, it's folded here, and this extends out part of the monster. So I did cut out the base, but I actually can't put the base on this card because it'll bend when you open it, because you know, it has this room here, so you can't actually use the base on this card. But I still think he's a very cute monster and a very cute card. Now, for his eyes, they were hard to see. You know, it cuts out small. Well, I love this. It is by Ink Essentials. It's Enamel Accents, faux enamel, dimensional faux enamel, and it's in black, and I love it. It makes the nicest little circles. It doesn't leave any marks in it. It's really cute. And so that's what I did for that. So I think my pink monster turned out really cute for as simple as it is. I did, of course, use my gel pen on this also. Another card I've made is this little goblin that is on page 39 of the handbook. And I cut out, again, the base shadow. I cut out the card feature, and again, layer 1, the shift and the non-shift, and layer 2, the shift and the non-shift. And this is what I got. Now, I did use my faux enamel for the centers of his eyes too. I did cut out everything but the black. So I stitched around him, and this is what I kind of discovered in making a card. I'll show you the back. No arms here. So this is where you could do a fold in a card and just have the front opens fine as long as you don't put a shadow on. These you can't put the shadow on, but like I did in a few of the cards. But I kind of learned, that's another idea for making cards in the Gypsy. So he turned out okay. Then for my last card here, I cut out this sucker, and I found that on page 57, and I did cut it out at 5 inches. Here's the base, the shadow I cut out, here's the card, and I cut out all the layers, layer 1, shift and non-shift, and layer 2, the bow part. Now, after I completed this card, I realized it's still quite small, because remember, it's 5 inches from top to bottom where the sucker stick is. But it is really cute. I think it's going to be a really cute tag on a gift instead of a card, technically. They look really cute when they, you can put them on there. You don't need an envelope, just put their name inside. So I thought it really made a cute tag instead. So I really liked it though. So, well, thanks for watching. Have a great day.